These three best Cathie Wood stocks look poised to be meaningfully profitable over the long term. Most of Cathie Wood's stock picks are not too impressive, but a few of them are worth considering. Here are the best Cathie Wood stocks. Zoom Video. Analysts appear to be significantly underestimating ZM's outlook. Exact Sciences. Exact Sciences looks well positioned to benefit from a big backlog of colonoscopies. Roku. Rebounding ad spending makes this a good time to get in on Roku. Let's dive in. Here are the three best Cathie Wood stocks to buy now, September 2023. Welcome to Timely Investment Research. I disagree with Cathie Wood's stock picks much, if not most of the time. For example, I believe that her huge bullishness on Bitcoin is completely misplaced, given the clear opposition of the U.S. government and most large American banks to cryptos. And I also think that her optimism about Tesla is overdone in light of the stock's high valuation and tough competition. Finally, I believe that Wood's embrace of the metaverse is unwarranted since the technology has been around for decades and hasn't made much of a splash. But on the other hand, I do like a relatively small percentage of Wood's picks. So, for those looking for the best Cathie Wood stocks, here are my 2 cents. Number 1. Zoom Video. After being dramatically overvalued during the pandemic, Zoom Video now appears to be significantly undervalued. Specifically, the shares are changing hands at a forward price-to-earnings ratio of just 16.6x. That's well below the average price-earnings ratio of the S&P 500, which currently stands at 25.8x. Yet analysts, on average, expect the company's earnings per share to jump a healthy 6.8% this year to $4.67. The mean forecast, however, calls for Zoom's earnings per share to decline next year to $4.54. I think that this forecast is overly conservative and likely reflects the prevailing view that the work-from-home trend is likely poised to dissipate and will at least stagnate. But that theory appears to be misplaced, as a recent study found that most U.S. executives expect the number of hybrid and remote workers to increase by 2.2% and 1%, respectively, between 2023 and 2028. Meanwhile, the company is intensively working to expand its business in Asia, and that initiative could bear fruit by next year. What's more, on the leisure side of the equation, I expect the travel boom to ease next year, and I think there's a good chance that many more tech-savvy consumers will, as a result, use Zoom to connect with their friends and family who live far away from them. Number 2. Exact Sciences. After Exact Sciences reported very favorable data on its new colon cancer screening product, investment bank Canaccord Genuity predicted that Exact Sciences could eventually obtain at least a 50% share of all colon cancer screenings. Exact Sciences has said that there is currently a backlog of people waiting for colonoscopies, and the company's colon cancer screening product could help improve that situation. Moreover, as I mentioned in a previous video, Baylor Scott & White, a primary care organization and hospital owner in Texas, will administer approximately 50,000 multi-cancer early detection tests from Exact Sciences to its patients. Baylor is a huge healthcare organization, so its willingness to utilize Exact Sciences test bodes well for the test's adoption by other such entities. As a result, I'm very bullish on the test's outlook. Number 3. Roku. As the popularity of streaming continues to grow rapidly, Roku's top line keeps increasing quite quickly. That's not surprising since Roku is by far the most popular operating system for streaming TVs at this point. Last quarter, the company's top line jumped 11% versus the same period a year earlier to $847 million, while its gross profit climbed 7% year over year to $378 million. Also noteworthy is that the company's streaming hours increased by 4.4 billion hours year over year to 25.1 billion hours. In its second quarter shareholder letter, Roku noted that while second quarter platform revenue exceeded our expectations, the macro environment continued to create uncertainty with the total U.S. advertising market flat, year over year, in second quarter. However, the company reported that the ad spending of some sectors, including consumer packaging and health and wellness, rebounded in second quarter. As fears of a recession in the U.S. ease going forward, I expect more sectors' ad spending to climb. Finally, I expect Roku to benefit significantly both from more companies' realization that streaming is rapidly gaining market share and continued tough competition among paid streaming channels. The latter channels tend to advertise a great deal on Roku. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Timely Investment Research. We're so glad you did. If you found value in today's video, please give us a like, hit that bell icon to never miss an upload, and hey, don't forget to subscribe.